There are not many vehicles that can say they lasted an entire lifetime in a single generation of body style, even less so for those that have had the same body style over 3 different manufacturers. The Jeep Cherokee XJ is just that vehicle. Spanning a life cycle of 31 years from 1983 to 2001, production manufacturers spanned from American Motors from 1983 to 1987, then Chrysler Corporation from 1988 to 1998, and finally Daimler Chrysler in the final run from 1999 to 2001. In the Chinese market, Beijing Auto Works continued their version of the Cherokee, known as the Shisha, or Knight, until 2014. Our Cherokee is an extremely nice example of the final 2001 model year with manufacturer date of November of 2011. Shown here in forest green pearl coat, this Cherokee Sport features, oddly enough, Camel leather interior, not original to the Sport. Its when new pricing is shown to the left. The Cherokee is built on a unibody platform and features excellent off-road and on-road capabilities and comfort. In 1997, for the 1998 model year, the Cherokee finally received a long overdue mid-cycle refresh with smoother body lines and updated safety equipment. Also with the update was a steel liftgate, revised instrument panel, dual front airbags, and stiffer body or unibody frame designed to reduce noise, vibration, and harshness. Of course, our Cherokee is 4-wheel drive with the tried and true Command Track NV231 part-time 4-wheel drive system that features a 2.72 to 1 low-range gearing, Dana 30 front axle with the corporate 825 rear axle, and features an 8.1-inch ground clearance with an approach angle of 38 degrees, a departure angle of 31 degrees, and a ramp breakover angle of 21 degrees. Power comes from the newly revised Workhorse 7 engine, the 4-liter PowerTech overhead valve 12-valve inline 6-cylinder engine. It features new distributorless ignition system with coil-on plugs. This cast iron block and head engine sported sequential multi-point fuel injection and an 8.8 to 1 compression ratio. The engine created 190 horsepower at 4,600 RPM and 225 pound-feet of torque at 3,000 RPM. Never considered a performance car, 0 to 60 miles per hour, was calculated at 10.2 seconds with a 17.6 quarter mile and 78.6 miles per hour. Top speed is estimated around 88 to 90 miles per hour. With a gross vehicle weight rating of 4,900 pounds and a curb weight of 3,353 pounds, the Cherokee, with its 4-liter and automatic transmission, could haul a maximum payload of 1,150 pounds and tow a maximum trailer weight of around 5,000 pounds. Fuel economy was never a strong suit of the Cherokee, and all XJs were equipped with a 20 US gallon fuel tank and consumed 6.7 gallons per 100 miles driven, with an estimated total driving range of around 300 miles. EPA fuel economy figures were 14 miles per gallon city, 18 miles per gallon highway, with 15 miles per gallon combined. While a 5-speed manual transmission was available, our Cherokee comes equipped with the $495 optional Eisen-Werner electro-hydraulically controlled 4-speed AW4 automatic with overdrive. The XJ Cherokee utilized Jeep's Quadra-Link front suspension complete with 4 control arms, track bar, and sway bar, in addition to the gas-charged shock absorbers. The upcountry option was lifted by 1 inch. In the rear, of course, the XJ utilizes leaf springs with 4 leaves per pack and a compression shackle, along with gas shocks and anti-sway and anti-roll bars. Upcountry deleted the anti-sway anti-rolls and was lifted by 1 inch. Alright, taking a look around the rear of the XJ Cherokee. No one ever said it was a beautiful vehicle. However, it's very utilitarian. Does exactly what it says it does and what it's designed to do. It is a little bit more rounded off than its predecessor. Here you have the 4x4 badges here. A little bit more smoothed out and rounded tail lamps. Almost looks like a Volvo in the back. You do have a lot of glass area though, however. This vehicle is equipped with its trailer tow package. Walking along the profile, this traditional Toledo-built, boxy and upright, somewhat ungainly SUV is a beautiful sight to aficionados. The XJ sits on a 101.4-inch wheelbase with an overall length of 167.5 inches. Steering is hydraulically assisted, power recirculating ball with 2.8 turns lock-to-lock and a 35.7-foot turning radius. Wheels are the chrome-plated 15 by 7-inch stamped steels, and they're shod in P215 75R15 all-season tires. Brakes are power-assisted front disc rear drums with 11-inch vented rotors up front and single-piston sliding calipers and 9-inch drums in the rear. These brakes can halt the XJ from 60 miles per hour to 0 in 159 feet. Despite the success of the Cherokee, its fate was sealed by the whirlwind known as Wolfgang Bernard, who immediately cut the XJ due to its aging and bland style. The XJ was replaced by the KJ Liberty in 2001 as a 2002 model, which still utilized the command track and open differential select track transfer cases, as did the XJ. Alrighty, looking around the front of the Cherokee. As you can see, it's pretty classic Jeep styling. Traditional upright, boxy frame looking SUV. Does have the traditional 7-slot grille. Even in its updated second generation, it still is nowhere near as smoothly styled as the competition, but still has that go anywhere, do anything look to it. Now this Jeep has been outfitted with aftermarket LED headlamps. Other than that, it remains pretty stock. It looks really, really nice in this forest green pearl though. Alright, and getting into the Cherokee is actually relatively easy, considering that there is actually no smart key access system. This vehicle actually doesn't even have its key fob. So it's just traditional locks here. Nice thick door handles with push buttons and nice grab handles though. Alright, a very nice and rather unique interior, considering that this is a sport and has leather seats. I believe they've been resurfaced. Alright, two-tone camel and black interior. Pretty much hard plastics. You got some soft touch here and some soft touch here, but everything else is plastic. Does have the power equipment value group, so you do have your power heated mirrors, power windows, and power door locks. You've also got window lockout. There are no mat pockets here. Very basic seat adjustments. Alright, down in here you have your hood release here, and of course it's just a gas and brake pedal because there's no manual transmission in this vehicle, even though that was available. Traditional pull style headlamp switch. We do have a leather wrap tilt steering column. Now let's take a quick look at the seats. The seats look like they're from a Limited. They have that limited height adjustable head restraints and the Camel leather. Overall, the interior is in pretty nice shape for its age. Alright, pan through the interior and show more details. Hydraulically assisted recirculating ball steering here. 2-spoke steering wheel. Pretty much lifted straight out of the Wrangler. Very minuscule controls. There's no audio controls on the back side. You just have your cruise controls here. Airbag in the center. Just your basic turn signal and your high beams. Control stalk on the other side is your wipers. One nice thing is a full complement of gauges. You have a voltmeter, fuel level, your tach, a digital odometer, and yes, it's 199,324 miles at the time of this recording. a 100 mile per hour speedometer, oil pressure gauge, and your coolant temperature. Basically lifted right out of the Wrangler. Moving over the top of the dash, as you can see, it's in really nice shape. There's no cracks or anything like that. It's still in really good shape. All right, here we have our AM/FM CD player and tape player, 3-band graphic equalizer, basically just for your bass, mid-range, and treble. Moving down below, very simple, easy to use climate controls. Is equipped with air conditioning. Get the shifter out of the way here. Down here you do have a cigar lighter socket, although you can use it as a 12-volt power point. Rear defroster, rear wiper washer control, another 12-volt power point. You got your 4-wheel drive selector lever here. Apparently this is not an ashtray, even though it looks like one. Handbrake control, 2 cup holders, armrest here, opens up to reveal internal storage. Alright, overhead, we do have map lights and reading lights here. No overhead console here or anything like that. Manually dimming rearview mirror. Large sun visors here. Do have illuminated vanity mirrors with adjustable lighting control. And of course the sun visors swing out, but they do not slide out. And everybody but the driver gets a fixed overhead assist handle. Alright, let's take a look at the rear seat now. Due to the door's design, rear seat ingress and egress is going to be a little bit more difficult due to the wheelhouse here. But as you can see, back here, it's pretty spacious for a vehicle this size. The same two-tone camel and black treatment continue back here, although everything back here is pretty much hard plastics. You still have the controls here, your window controls and things of that nature. Alright, speaking of the seat, it is very basic. It seats 3 across, 3-point shoulder belts for the outboard seats, but you only have a lap belt for the center passenger. It is a full folding seat. There is no 60-40 split here. You got your 2 rear speakers back here, rear cargo illumination, and as stated before, you also have the coat hooks and the grab handles back here. Seat backs have mat pocket storage. You've also got rear panel or rear air distribution here, and a rear ashtray as well, but no cup holders or anything of that nature back here. Alright, now if you want to fold the seats, it is actually pretty easy. First you need to lift up on this little tether here. This will open up the seat back or the seat bottom cushion. And as you can see, you actually have some in-floor storage down here. You've also got your bottle jack. Alright, and to fold the seat back is very easy. There is a lever right here on the side of the seat. Just pull that. Pull the whole assembly towards you. Because this is not a Grand Cherokee, you don't have to remove any headrests because there are no headrests. But as you can see, the seat does fold flat right into the cargo area. Alright, and if you want to get into the luggage area, well, that's pretty easy. All you have to do is lift the handle. No gimmicks or anything like that back here, just hydraulic struts and simple hinges. Very low lift over height here. As you can see, a very nice load flat floor. It is carpeted back here. Even with this spare tire back here, you still have plenty of storage capacity back here. You do have some tie down hooks. Alright, here is the luggage area with the seat folded. One thing I like is how the seat back, or the seat bottom cushion, actually creates kind of like a fence or kind of a blockade to keep things from getting to the front. But as you can see, you do have a pretty nice amount of storage capacity here, only hindered by the fact that you don't have a 60/40 split folding seat. Alright, and there we go. That does conclude our review of the 2001 Jeep Cherokee. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/neighborhoodcarreviews and Instagram at BrensoJ1. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.